Welcome once again to another edition of Inside Campbell Sports. We've got a lot coming up for you on tap, but before we jump to anything else, we got Coach Wanda Watkins here with us. And Coach, it's March, and now, of course, it is tournament time, and you've come out the end of the season. You've won 6 of your last 7, and come off a great road trip this past weekend against Asheville and Gardner-Webb, and now, all of a sudden, it's one and you're done season. How is the team obviously playing well at this point in the season?
Yeah, I'm really, really proud of our team. I just can't say enough about how we've enhanced our road play during the latter part of our season. And, you know, this is a team that took some lumps along the way, and every time we did, they would come back and roll their sleeves up and get to work in practice and really try to put a lot of effort into the things that we were asking them to do and to modify. And I'm just really proud of the way our team has come together and really beginning to gel at the right time of the year.
So as you look at March that's coming up, you've secured the 4th seed in the tournament, higher than in the top half, I should say. You got Charleston Southern in the first game of the tournament, a team that you've beaten rather convincingly the first 2 times that you played them, but this is a team that could strike down any team in the conference with the way they shoot the 3-point shot.
Well, it really is, Bill, and it's a great point on your part because I think in our tournament anything could happen this year, and it's just really a matter of being at your best. And I sound like a typical coach, I know, but Charleston Southern is a great team. And in the games that we've played with them previously, we had very good performances, both on the offensive and defensive end of those games. And, you know, they're a great team, one of the tops in the country in 3-point shooting. Coward is just an unbelievable shooter, and she has a great accompaniment of other players. And then Austin inside, who is also ranked in the nation in field goal percentage. I mean, she's tough. I mean, they're a very well-rounded team. And, of course, you know, I'm prejudiced, and I like our team. I think right now, as I've told our team, it's really more about us and doing the things that we want to do when we go into a basketball game. If we can do that, I feel good about this team going into the tournament. We're really excited about it. Looking forward to playing in a tournament close by, only an hour and a half away. Hopefully some of our Campbell Caravan can come and join us up in High Point.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that environment as well. As you go up against Charleston Southern, you mentioned, of course, that really everybody has a chance to win this one. It is very wide open. As you get to this point in the season, obviously now everyone has that mentality, it's one and done. How do you approach a tournament like this when it's the end of the season? Do you approach it any differently than a regular season game, or just trying to continue? We've won 6 of our last 7. Let's win 7 of our next 8.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, with us, everybody wants to win, and we certainly want to win. But for us, as I've talked with you about off and on a lot during this season and last season as well, for us it's a goal-setting process. And, you know, we have really worked hard to enhance that and try to focus the attention of our players on the goals that we have going into each of the contests. If we accomplish those goals, then we find success. And the more of those goals we can accomplish, the greater our success can be. And I think in doing that, it takes their attention off of putting so much emphasis on winning or losing or one and done and that kind of thing. What we're working on is trying to accomplish our goals as we go into that particular contest and continue to ride the momentum that we've developed as a team right now. With great chemistry going into the tournament, I feel good about this team. And, you know, I think on a good night, on a given night, we can compete with anybody in our league. And on a bad night, anybody in our league can get us. So it's really one of those things, like you say, it isn't one and done. But we just really want to try to ride the momentum and continue to build off of that at this point in time.
You've also had a season in which you've had a lot of great individual performances as well, and kind of capping off the year, Tanisha Baker has really turned on the heat. 31 points against Asheville, I think 25 against Gardner-Webb, if I'm not mistaken. She's really turned up the heat of the year at the end of the season.
Well, she really has, and that's a true competitor in her. Great player, and has really grown and matured into the type of player that, you know, in close game situations, even the Gardner-Webb game last night, it was just neat to see her just, you know, she's the type of player that she's ready to, come on, you can get on my back and let's go, we're going to get this thing. And she's on a mission, and I just love that about her. I thought in the UNC Asheville game, it was a game that was also very physical and a game that was close at times as well. At one point in that game, we were down by 9 points. And Once again, Tanisha really took control in the first half, going into halftime, having already 22 points in the game. It was just great to see her break her 1,000th point here at Campbell as a junior, and have her another 30-point performance. And you know, as I look back on her season last year, as we were going into our tournament, it was similar. She began to really reach her peak at the right time of the year, and what a great competitor she is, what an asset she is to our basketball team.
You mentioned last year, and of course last year you had that great run at the end of the year. You beat Upstate, you beat Stetson, of course, in the A-Sun. The tournament, a little bit of a letdown. What maybe is one key that you were looking to punch forward with for the team to try and get through that first round game?
Well, I think, you know, the focus for us has got to be, we've had teams even late come at us hard. Gardner-Webb came at us hard. Asheville came at us hard at the beginning of that game. You know, there have been so many games where a month ago, when people would come at us in that kind of fashion in a late game situation, we didn't handle that well. But we have grown so much as a team now. And you know that once tournament gets here, everybody's going to come at you hard. And we just got to continue to stress to our team, hey, we need to keep doing what we've been doing in those close game situations. Keep building on our momentum. You know, this team has acquired some confidence now, and I think that's going to help us down the stretch.
Well, Coach, good luck against the tournament, well, the entire tournament this weekend. We hope to have some good news next week.
Thank you so much, Bill.
All right, Coach Wanda Watkins here of the Lady Campbell basketball program. We've got lots more coming up here on Inside Campbell Sports. Chris Haymeyer coming back after the break to talk about wrestling and their good trip to Chattanooga to the Southern Conference Championships in that particular conference. We'll be back after this here on Inside Campbell Sports.
Catch live streaming of Campbell University athletic events on the internet. Log on to GoCamels.com, click on the Big South Network, and choose the event you'd like to see. And go Camels!
At the Southern Conference Tournament here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, a young Campbell team put the cherry on top of what was a very good rebuilding season that saw 3 freshmen get to the championship bout of the tournament. It was a great conference tournament for Campbell wrestling, as 8 of the team's 10 grapplers were in the finals or consolation final bouts. At 1:33, true freshman Joey Rizzolino started the day with a bang, pinning his first opponent in 7 seconds and following it up with a 19-second pin in the semifinals. The quick pins wrapped up a second-place conference finish. After a semifinal setback, redshirt freshman Mark Hartenstein worked his way back through the 149-pound bracket for a third-place bout with the weight class's #1 seed. Hartenstein wrapped up third place with an 8-2 decision. At 1:57, junior Nick Rex cruised past his first opponent, then went to the wire in the semis, never giving up and using this late third-period takedown to advance to the finals with a 2-1 nail-biting win. Rex would finish second after a hard-fought and very close bout with the #1 seed in the finals. At 174, redshirt freshman James Cook cruised through his side of the bracket, upsetting the #2 seed with a pin in the semifinals. Cook's pin assured a second-place finish in the tournament. Joe Nolan advanced to the Constellation Finals at 285. Redshirt sophomore Tanner Beetlesbach did the same at 125, as did junior John Miracle at 184. At 197 pounds, senior John Weekly used a pin in the quarterfinals and a third-period takedown in the semis to propel him to the final bout. A close loss in the finals got him a second-place plaque, but as the only weight class in the tournament with multiple national tournament bids, his pin of Travis Porter in the wrestle-off punched his ticket to St. Louis, site of the NCAA tournament.
These guys really matured over the season. We were ready for the tournament. I think they peaked at the right time. We had some tough breaks in the finals where things didn't go our way, but we wrestled well. I cannot criticize our guys for the way we wrestled. Very happy with how we wrestled.
I'm proud of my team. I think it means that we worked hard this year, and our coaches did a good job and pushed us, and our whole team gets along really good.
Spirits are high in the locker room. Spirits are high just in general with the entire team. And everybody has a lot of confidence going into this tournament. So I believe that has a big part of it.
We got a great coaching staff. Capone and Coach Boardwine are great with us. They really help us get motivated and help us come together as a team. And so I think we peaked at the right time due to our coaches and then just everybody on our team having each other's back when it came down to it.
A lot of guys I didn't even recognize, Rizzy, Rats, Cook, all these guys wrestle incredible, you know, and what it is, it's built up over the course of the year, the preseason, last postseason, has all accumulated to this one tournament.
All the freshmen really stepped up and proved we're going to be a force to be reckoned with, I guess, in the next couple of years.
The future is now for us. We just got to keep this momentum, keep recruiting, and make sure these guys train all off season.
Campbell baseball starting out 9-3 on the year in their first 12 games. Here's some highlights from their recent win over Holy Cross this past weekend.
357 against him. Jimmy Brenneman goes after the first pitch and lifts it high and deep to left field. Going back is Stearns. He's at the track. That's going to get over. Home run and 4 RBIs. Leading this team in slugging, 476, and he swings through that one. Strike 3, the third strikeout in 4 innings for Frank Zier, who is having himself quite a day. Runners at first and third, 1 away. Bottom of the 5th inning. Hit into left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Stearns didn't want to try to overplay it. And Kirkland has his team leading 15th RBI of the season. Kirkland snaps one to left field. And Campbell leads 2-0. Auburn, Washington to be exact. That ball lined down the left field line. It's going to be fair and into the corner. 1 run's going to score easily. Felton. Kirkland is chugging around. He's going to tag the bag and come home. Here's the relay throw. It is not in time. It's a 2 RBI double for David Olson. And CU has scored 3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They lead now 4-0. Some breathing room for the guys in orange and black. Here's a 2-1. That ball whacked into left field. 1 run's going to score. They're going to wave around Fish. The left fielder throws, is cut off. 2 more runs come in. It's a 6-run inning. And Campbell has blown this game open as they lead 7-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Only 2 Holy Cross runners have gotten past the second base bag. There's been just 4 hits, just 1 for extra bases. That was the first of the ball game. Fastball, cold strike 3. Got it on the black on the outside corner. And Frank Zier trying to end this one in style. What a performance by him tonight. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. This could do it. Gaylord in at right, makes the catch and ends the ball game. It's a shutout for Frank Zier. Tonight, all about Frank Zier. He did it all from the mound, a complete game shutout, the first in over 2 years for Campbell. 9 innings, just 4 hits.
Had everything going. Defense was really good. Shortstop made some big plays today.
He just continued to make good pitches after good pitches and just kept putting pressure on their hitters. And just can't say any more about it. You know, he give up a hit or two and then get a ground ball, double play, and get out of the inning. And, you know, just a tremendous effort for a senior that's, you know, every bit of everything that we want so far. So we're really proud of him.
That's pretty big. It's just, hopefully that just sets a tone for more complete games to come, and better pitching, and keep the defense up.
That's going to do it for us here on Inside Campbell Sports. For Wanda Watkins and Chris Haymeyer, I'm Bill Priestley. We'll see you next week here on Inside Campbell Sports.